Greetings fellow citizens. It has come to our attention that many politicians within the Democratic Party have been spewing hate speech. This is a recent racist remark that was said to the New York Observer in February 2007 by the current vice president. I mean, you got the first mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. The current vice president has also bashed Indian Americans more recently as well. Why have a political party that is full of racism, cruelty, bruitism and more? In fact, why have any political parties to begin with? Rush Limbaugh and Glen Beck, the biggest and most idiotic racists in the Republican Party, shows that this type of behavior is not limited to one party. Glen Beck has openly mocked rapper LOWKEY's song entitled Terrorist. The song was about the definition of terrorism, to which he described America itself as matching the definition more than anyone else in the world. To that we on this channel agree. There are two political parties, and none of us are invited, so why stand for this? Why take sides and blame the other? They are both the same, they both are full of racist, biased, money-hungry politicians that treat us like dirt. You have to wake up and see this system for what it really is, corrupt. This system was built on greed and designed to be corrupt down to the core. Now on to Obamacare. A QA was overheard about the plan. Question: under Obama's healthcare plan, can you get coverage for pre-existing conditions? Answer: certainly, as long as they don't require any treatment. This is just one example of a joking answer to some serious questions. Stating this joke offended the people. If Obamacare isn't here to help, why do you supply us with this? Why are you trying to pull us into the dirt and make us lose our homes, because we can't afford it? Certainly the RFID chips have nothing to do with this, do they? Or maybe it's just a big money-making scheme, or could it be both? Well, if it is a way to make money, it's not a very good one. As we all know, the government has been preying on the middle class for decades. Now there is not much of a middle class to prey on. This system is failing fast and soon fascism will take root. These politicians treat us as cattle, treat our questions concerning this forced healthcare plan as a joke, and continuously spew their hate speech to the press, on the radio, or to anyone who will listen. Do you not know the Republicans and Democrats are two sides of the same card? They both see us as cattle. They both are biased, and they both kick us around. The real powers that be, the banks, the corporations, they are the ones that run this country, not Democrats, not Republicans. Political parties are ways to distract us from what's really happening. They give us someone else to point the finger at and say they are causing this, but they both are. So do yourselves a favor and stop voting, stop paying taxes, and march in the streets. They wouldn't be able to stop us if we were united, and they know this, so they divide us with political bickering between two parties. A politician's job is to make problems while blaming another politician and/or political group, and promising to fix said problems in order to get re-elected so they can continue to scam us. They work for the banks, they work for themselves, they do not run this country, and we certainly don't either. Voting makes absolutely no difference. The Electoral College is what puts someone in office, not us. We can vote and vote and vote. But if who we are voting for does not match their plan, they will not be put in office no matter how many popularity votes they get. As for the ignorant voters who think they make a difference, we have a quote for you. If you vote, you have no right to complain. Now, some people like to twist that around. They say, if you don't vote, you have no right to complain. But where's the logic in that? If you vote, and you elect dishonest, incompetent politicians, and they get into office and screw everything up, you are responsible for what they have done. You voted them in, you caused the problem, you have no right to complain. George Carlin had a point there. You gave them support, so why complain? You think you made a difference, but in reality you supported the problem. So how could we peacefully revolt? We have a few ideas. Stop paying taxes, stop voting, stop watching their biased news, and stop buying their goods. I'm sure we would survive if we turned off our TV and stepped into the real world for a second. We need to stop this government, otherwise it will ruin all of society. We need to get rid of these political parties. Matter of fact, we need to rebuild the whole system from the ground up. But we can't do it without you. Anonymous needs you to do your part. Always remember, we are anonymous, we are legion, we do not forgive, we do not forget. Expect us.